Welcome to this video. Hi, I'm Ola Lincoln, and thank you for seeing this video. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you guys. I mean, you've been coming here faithfully for this number of days, and I sincerely appreciate your time and your attention. Thank you. If you're watching this video too, I mean, you've seen other videos. That's probably why you are here. You didn't stumble on this by accident. I want to say thank you. I mean, we've recorded how many videos so far now? 10 videos. Let's just don't put number there. Thank you. In this video, we're going to talk about the WordPress CMS. Why you should use WordPress. I've told you in some other videos about content management systems. Content management system. So what are content management systems? Content management systems are like kind of applications, you understand, web applications that help you organize your post, your content. It help you organizes the image, the files, all the everything. It puts it in a very organized manner. So it allows you to run and operate a website without you having the programming skill. You understand? So if you want to be the web administrator, you want to be the webmaster of your website, you need a content management system. You understand? It's a content management system that you will use in order for you to be able to stand out. Maybe you have an online store. You understand? Think of your store. Maybe it has 20,000 products. Just imagine you calling for the developer every time you want to change the image, you want to say this is out of stock or not. You understand? So it's content management systems that they use to manage the product, to manage order, to manage post, to manage comments. You understand? So there are different people, we have different roles. Administrator will be there that controls everything, editors, contributors. You understand? People that edit, people that contribute. You understand? Different people, subscribers. Content management system. Now there are different types of content management system like we've talked about. There is Drupal, which is like very big and very robust. There is Joomla, which I don't know what is happening to it again. I mean, it's very, very difficult. I will just tell you, I've developed with Joomla twice and I hated it. The only reason I did it was that the client asked specifically for it because that's what the client wanted. It's crazy, it's hard. Let me just put it there. And if you are a Joomla fan, feel free to attack me in the comment section below. I will face you with my army of WordPress lovers. So, and there is WordPress. There are other ones. But today we are focusing on WordPress. And for this class, for the practical, next week we are starting practical. I hope you guys know. So from next week, you should be coming with your computer or your iPad if you have whatever electronic device you have that you want to use for this. So we are going to be building web. Every one of you, I promise you, you buy domain name and you build a website of your own. And you will be saying that's your certificate. That's freedom. So once you build website, freedom for you. I have done freedom for you. That's that part of that. Like, so WordPress. Why use WordPress? You understand? What is WordPress? WordPress started as a blogging tool, just like bloggers.com. That's how WordPress started. People will come post blogs. That was the main function of WordPress initially. But then it quickly evolved into what it is today, the open source CMS. Open source means that we, the people that use WordPress, are the people developing it. And there is a lot of numbers, you understand? And you know there is safety in numbers, there is security in numbers, because there are so many people using it, so many people are developing it, you understand? Developers. So plugins, that's a lot of free plugins, a lot of free themes. I would say don't use free themes. Don't. Always go for premium themes. Free themes is for small boys. It doesn't allow you. Now we explained that in the sessions as they are coming up. So I've told you WordPress. Now let me tell you some misconceptions. There is WordPress.com and there is WordPress.org. Now when I tell people, I've had clients that I've told, I'm going to build a website for you with WordPress, and they told me straight, no, we don't want a blog. What we want is a website, it's a real website. And I try to tell them, I think the confusion comes from the WordPress organization itself, because the .com and the .org, they look alike. You understand? Someone may be using it's the same engine. The only thing is that when you are using WordPress.com, you are hosting with WordPress, the organization. You are hosting with them. So you can buy your domain name with them, but hosting, and it doesn't have as much flexibility as the .org does have. Now, don't let that confuse you. I will break that. Self-hosted is the .org side. Now, the .com has plugin. The feel is basically like the same. It's almost the same. The only problem is that there are certain themes that you can't find for the .com. So it has a little restriction, but it's more secured. I mean, that's up to the what, because you won't touch code at all. So it's for complete novice. And you guys in my class have passed that level already because you have matured beyond people that should use WordPress.com. So you can be free, and sometimes you can even have it without even buying a domain name. So if you see something .wordpress.com, maybe Adansare owodona.wordpress.org.com, sorry. That means that person is using a subdomain of WordPress. They don't even have their own domain name. Now you can buy your own domain name from them and add it to it. Now self-hosted WordPress.org means that you download this from WordPress.org itself. I will leave all this link in the description below. WordPress.org. You understand? The WordPress.org is that you are downloading a package. It's a folder. It's always in a zip folder because it's very, very large. I mean, web applications are not too large, but for its size, it's very, very large. You understand? So when you upload, you download this and you take it to a hosting company of your own. So you have complete control. This is just a PHP framework. It's a kind of is huge, like it's very, very robust. And you can now start tweaking it, plugging in things, HTML. You can customize it anyhow you like and put it on your website. Do you get what I'm saying? So it means that you have freedom to change text, color, anything. That's one of the downside of using .com, and if you are using a theme, you understand? Now it's the themes and plugins that make WordPress absolutely best, because you can go from a very simple website to a very robust website. What are the big websites that are using WordPress? And someone will say, WordPress. TechCrunch is using WordPress. New Yorkers, WordPress. BBC America, WordPress. I think CNN Money also. I can't remember. I don't want to go and give you false this thing. I will give a list of those things in the description below. You understand? Bata. Maybe it's Bata or Bata. I don't know. The shoe company. This thing is WordPress. You understand? And there is Bloomberg Professional. It's WordPress. A lot of universities are using WordPress. You hear what I'm saying? Sweden government, their official Sweden.gov or Sweden.gov, I don't know, whatever they call it, that blue and yellow. Most of us have seen that. A lot of us have tried to apply for their scholarship and all the rest of them for master's program. I mean, if you try to go to Sweden and you visit that site, it's built with WordPress. There are several other sites that are built with WordPress. So WordPress is very, very powerful. And like I said, the power is in the ability to switch themes, the ease to use. Another thing is that 25%, I don't know if that number has increased since the last time I checked it. I will give real this thing. If not, I will put it in the link. But I think over 25% of the entire World Wide Web. So every website you see, you understand? It means that if you visit 4 websites, one of them is running WordPress. It's using WordPress. You get what I mean? And it has been said that 50% of every website that they are building today. So if 2 people are going to build website as we are talking, one of them is using WordPress because of the ease. Like, I mean, it's for me, I just love it because you can show people how to maintain it. I mean, most of my listeners are pastors, and you you can build church website for them. And pastors are not always wanting to touch codes and everything. And they can continue maintaining it. Easy. And they don't have to disturb you. Maybe they have crusade now or anything. They can easily post those things on the site. That is what makes WordPress what it is. You can build virtually any website with WordPress. So why will you use WordPress? I've told you, because of those things. Now, someone may talk about one of the downside. Are there disadvantages of using WordPress? Personally, I will tell you there are some times that WordPress is an overkill. It's too complex. There are some websites that it's just simple website, no interaction. It doesn't need anybody to register, to like, to subscribe. I've built websites like that. It's just maybe basic information page, landing page kind of website. You understand? But you can run with just one HTML script or something. Maybe you should use Wix or Squarespace at that point. You understand? But if you're working for a client and you want to give them total control, use WordPress. There are a lot of chances that they will know it. But Wix and Squarespace, they are just like drag and drop. They are way easier, but they don't give you the same flexibility that WordPress is going to give you. So with WordPress, you can build school management systems, learning management systems, forums, social media forums. You can build online store with WooCommerce. You understand? BodyPress is what will give you the social media feel. So you start forum where people can follow each other, talk to each other, comment with each other. I mean, with more plugins. And that's one of the downside is you have to be careful with security when you are using WordPress. You get? So security is a risk. So when you need to stop WordPress. I've told you when WordPress is an overkill. So if you are thinking of big commerce websites, I think you can use WordPress to start, maybe to get to your audience and something. But once you start pitching, you should start thinking of hiring maybe full stack developers to build something that is unique for you. Your own, maybe PHP, CMS or something, but it has to be something that is your own, because you need, if every website, every hacker knows how, I mean, the strength is that there are a lot of people, so when there is any problem, WordPress is quick to patch it, but it's just like Windows, because there are so many of them, they become targets. So WordPress websites are targets for a lot of cyber attacks. So that's where the problem, that's one of the only issues. But so is every website. Every website that is, and there's no website that is immune to attack. I mean, I've had people told me before that, can you make this website unhackable? And I told them that doesn't exist. Even the US government websites, CIA website, there are people that hack into it and they steal information. How do you think WikiLeaks and all the rest of them get up there? I mean, if people want to deal with you, they will really deal with you. You get what I'm saying? So that may be the downside. Another thing I would say, if you are a developer, if you're a web developer, it can make you lazy. I don't normally teach people WordPress first. If I'm teaching kids, if I'm teaching old people, they are ready to jump into the market. Because once they don't, you can be lazy and you don't want to learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript again. Because you can do 3 years of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And someone will just get a WordPress theme on Envato, maybe for $50 or something. And that beats you smack down to whatever you are doing, you've been working for years, because there are teams of people that have built these things and they are selling it for a profit. So you just have to be careful when you are using WordPress, and when you are scaling high, build something for yourself that will be lean and robust. You understand? Then you start thinking of, you shouldn't even be thinking that at that case, you won't be thinking of hosting with the traditional HostGator, Bluehost. You start thinking of Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure, you understand? They now you are in the startup. You have the startup feeling. You understand? But if you can make it work, I mean, if you can work with it, you can use it. It's still very, very powerful. So for your level, for where we are, I mean, it's best for blogging. I mean, I don't know what other this thing is better than WordPress for blogging. It's the best for blogging. It's best for a lot of things. Agency website, simple website that you just take forms and the rest of them. That would be it for this intro to WordPress. Make sure you come next week, not tomorrow, next week for the practical classes. We're going to start the practical. So it's WordPress. So I will show you how to install WordPress on a server, how to operate with it, how to change the theme, where to go buy good themes, and every other thing. You have a question? Okay. Do you have a question? Why is it that people are not asking questions today? You have one question? Yeah. So when you download it, can you use it on
Of course.
You can use. There is a fresh copy of WordPress. In fact, you can use one theme for multiple websites. So if you've seen websites that just they are looking alike, there was one particular moment on the website. Immediately I saw it. I said, "This is a WordPress website." They were like, no. The guy was like, "How do you know?" I said, "I have used this theme. I have used this particular theme before, so I know it's a WordPress website." There is one celebrity in Nigeria that is starting a social network, and I said, "This is a WordPress website." Someone asked me, "How do you know?" I said, "It's Body Boss theme. It's a very expensive theme. It's not like I can tell you that." From just looking at some, because I've been around WordPress so much, I can tell immediately. Now there are other ways that I can go around and check and determine what tool is used to build a website. So if you have a website, you're wondering what tool did the person used to build it or what, just send me the web address. Let me visit it. I will tell you, and 80% of the time I'll be correct. More than 80. Because there are some other tools that you can use to check things. All right. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you if you're watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in another one.